Yo, people. So, I've got another one, and this is definitely up there with one of the maddest ones I've done, um, but also one of the best ones I've done. And there's no doubt that I'm the first person on this planet that I can see for certain on the internet who has put these two characters together. So let's get on with it. I believe that Eminem is also Madonna. Now, obviously, this is a mad one. I only just spotted the Eminem is Madonna thing today, but I've known about Eminem and the royal that plays him for a while, but I was trying to digest it because Eminem was a big influence in me back in the day, as he was many people, and find evidence to prove it, but like trying to digest that. Um, but I've literally just spotted that as I was researching this today, I literally just spotted that Eminem and Madonna look alike, and I looked into it and I realized that I was right. And when you put them together there, I mean, you can just see the eyes are the same. They got the same sort of look, but you would never guess this unless you really look into this. They're clever at disguise. They really are. Masters of disguise. So obviously we know Eminem's part of it. Illuminati as you like. Madonna, Illuminati as you like. Now I just want to say there is a picture of Madonna and Eminem, but they can easily fake pictures, and they do. So we won't look too much into that. Let's just look at the facts as I'll prove in this video. Now, as I said, Eminem was an influence on me back in the day when he arrived on the scene. Because what you have to understand, and I saw him back in this concert here in London Astoria in 1999, and Eminem changed the hip-hop game. Because before I went to many hip-hop concerts back in the early 90s, late 90s, from basically from 1990 onwards, and it was a street thing, and I went to this Eminem concert, and it was the first concert I'd seen like 16-year-old girls screaming down the front like it was a pop concert. I'd never seen that until that concert with Eminem in 99, and I was like, oh wow, this guy's going to be massive. I've never seen anything like this. Now what you have to understand is, as a white rapper I've been rapping since 1990, and I was rapping when Vanilla Ice came out. So you was called Vanilla Ice when you was a white rapper, or you was a white rapper. It was a thing. But when Eminem came on the scene, like, he changed all that. There were no white rappers. It was just rappers, and there was just loads of white rappers. As his song Sense, he produced a load of white rappers, and he really did. But before Eminem, you was a white rapper. But Eminem took it to that next level and made white rappers, black rappers, all just amalgamate into rappers. But before Eminem, he was a white rapper, and shout outs to Third Base and House of Pain for being the first credible white rappers. Of course, there was the Beastie Boys, but the Beastie Boys had this other thing going on, like an alternative thing. But the straight hip hop and rap thing, the first credible sort of white rappers in that level were Third Base and House of Pain. But then when Eminem came along, there was no white rappers. You was just a rapper. When you start to look at Madonna and Eminem, they do look very similar. And, it just suddenly jumped out at me today. And I was like, oh, wow. Of course, both these days are looking very strangely plastic, all done on purpose. Because we know they wear masks, so these are masks. But then, of course, Eminem always dressed up as a woman quite a few times. And usually with a blonde wig. So, definitely hinting at it. So when it comes to links, there's plenty of links. Madonna mauls Eminem's critics. Madonna shows respect to Eminem by singing Simon and Garfunkel's Sound of Silence. Eminem disses Madonna. You know, loads of little links, but as you'd expect with stars that big. But I've known who plays Eminem for a while. I just was sitting on it, trying to gather evidence, trying to absorb it, because it was such a big thing for me, because Eminem, you know, was a big influence back in the day. And such a big star, to like really absorb that he was being played by a female has taken me quite a long time to work that through, but also find the evidence to really prove it, even though I saw it pretty much straight away. But no doubt now he's being played by Princess Alexia of Greece, which means Princess Alexia of Greece is both Eminem and Madonna. So if you look at her, I mean, she's just got this look. Obviously, they wear masks. The royals wear masks as well. The eyes, it's the eyes that give it away. It's just got those Eminem eyes. And this is the photo that got it for me. You know, she just looks like Eminem there, like a female Eminem. And when we put these two pictures together here, I mean, you can really see it. Like the eyes, you know, he's obviously got blonde hair there, and the eyes are slightly different, but the eyes is the giveaway for me. And then, like I said, I only saw the Madonna thing today, and I was like looking at her so much, and Madonna popped up. I was like, oh wow, she's definitely Madonna as well. And then I was like, oh my god, Eminem and Madonna are the same person. That is some crazy shit. So let's look at some evidence that links them. So this is Princess Alexia and her husband, and this is Guy Ritchie and Madonna, and I suggest that he is Guy Ritchie. Obviously looking a bit different, but enough the same to be able to see it. So this is their whole family, and if you look at the eldest girl on the right with dark hair and the boy, I suggest that that is Lourdes and Rocco, and this is the girl here, the daughter here, and also she's Hailey, Eminem's daughter. So once you start looking them all together here, you can start to see the similarities and how all three of those girls look so alike. So this is Princess Arietta. And once you look at her with Lourdes here, I mean, you know, that's the same person, no doubt. And then once you put Lourdes next to Hailey, Eminem's daughter, different colour hair obviously, but they look similar. And then next to Princess Arietta, I mean, it's just the same person, 100%. And then if we look at Rocco, incidentally, there's no pictures of the prince's children when they're older, because they've all grown up now. This is all photos from when they were young. There's no pictures I can find online of them when they've grown up. So obviously that's for a reason. They know that it would be giving it away. But if you look at Rocco here on the right, when he was a little kid, and then you look at Prince Carlos, the little boy of Princess Alexia, they look so similar. It's a dead giveaway. And so that's two of the children there, of Madonna's children, looking exactly like Princess Alexia's children. So yeah, this is a mad one. It's going to blow a lot of people's heads off. They're not going to be able to deal with this, but you know, I'm 100% confident on this one. I've been sitting on the Eminem one for a while, but just seen, as I said, I just spotted the Madonna thing today, and it just put it all together, and it made this whole video work and made it easier for me to prove it. So the universe just did me a favor there. But like, it's crazy, but this is what's going on. The genders are swapped. They're playing different genders. They're playing different roles. They're playing different races. This is what's going to blow people's heads off. Eminem is a woman. I mean, you know, that's some crazy shit. But, you know, this is what's going on. The world is crazy. These people play many roles, and the whole world is a stage, and they are actors. Peace!